I'm making this video because my wife and children have requested me to put on tape my experiences in World War II. Now, maybe just to give a little background of myself, I was born in Morse Run, Tioga County, Pennsylvania. I came to Braddock when I was 2 years old, and then spent my youth there, and in 1941 I was inducted into the service. I was only 21 years of age then. First, I went to Camp Lee, Virginia for induction, and then from there to Fort Riley, Kansas, and I was only to go into the service for 1 year. But in December, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, and then it was said, you are in for the duration. Now I don't have any notes or anything, so I'm just taking this off the top of my head. Then from Fort Riley, Kansas, we were sent to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. We spent another year down there training and going through different maneuvers. Now, I was in the 102nd Cavalry, which is a reconnaissance outfit. I was a radio operator in an armored car. Now, in 1942, we were sent over to England. Half of the outfit went to Africa and half went to England. I guess I was fortunate at the time that I went to England. Now, I spent 2 years in England. We did all kinds of maneuvers over there. We sort of even made parades, but we had a great time, even though it was all Army. We also had a lot of time for to go out and see the different towns. We were all over England, and every place you went, you saw an American. We didn't know quite at the time that this was going to be a big build-up for the invasion of Normandy. So then on June, well, it was the last part of May of 1944, we were sent down to southern England to a staging area where there we didn't get any leaves. We were told that we were going to be prepared to go over to Normandy, and the invasion would be around June the 5th, 1944. We actually was briefed that we would land in Normandy, and we would be the first ones off because being reconnaissance, and we would be in land so far that first day. But then So I'm trying to think now. Then we got on the LSTs June 2nd. That was the day after my 24th birthday. We roamed around the channels, and as we were roaming around the different places, we could see boats and ships for miles. Then we were told we were going to, D-Day would be June 5th. But then a great storm developed, and we were on hold. So then the weatherman reported that June 6th would be clear, and Eisenhower said, let's go. So we were on our way, and at night, June the 5th at night, we could hear the airplanes roaring over us, and we were still on our way. And so early June, when daylight came, June the 6th, you could see for miles and miles. There was 155,000 troops and 50,000, no, I'm wrong, 5,000 5,000 boats and ships of all sorts. Then there was 12,000 airplanes that went over. Well, on June 6th, we start going in, and we could see land, and as we approached, the water was too high for landing, and then we were being fired upon, and the order was to go back out. So we went back out, and we anchored about a half a mile offshore. Now the other troops still went in, and just reports coming off. We were on Omaha Beach, by the way, and reports were coming back that they were having a difficulty landing. The bunkers were not taken out as they were to be, and also the shores were supposed to be cleared by the bombings. Excuse me. But I guess because of the weather, it still threw them off course, the airplanes, and they were bombed inland further. So the beaches weren't cleared of landmines, and the bunkers were still occupied by the Germans. So as the regular troops were coming in, they were being fired upon. This is by reports, and this is what we later heard, that no sooner they started in, they were killed as fast as the gunners could fire at them. And then we were told, since we were also trained as infantry, we were to prepare to go off to help the others. So we were all prepared, but there was no signal to come off. So the second day,